Alright, welcome back to Darkmen. Not to be confused with Dark Boys. It looks like it didn't save our purchase. I don't know what's up with that. So I have to rebuy the harvester.
Ulthane's got something new for you.
Sold my things.
Ulthane's got something new for you.
Looks all's good.
Too hard a bargain, friend.
Sure.
Excellent choice.
I should get some moves for this.
Take your time.
Multi-hit flurry.
You are as wise as you are powerful. Let me know if I can.
Alright.
Greetings.
I didn't refill my health potion, did I? No. I didn't open the chest either, though. Gives me 500. Ah. We'll see if we can last without it. Hey. We're going to the first dungeon now. Twilight Cathedral. Has its own map and everything.
Over here.
I just want you to pick up a sword. While you have it in your possession, it replaces your main sword. It's a nice touch, I guess. It's a pretty sweet looking sword. Wish you could unlock it as like a bonus to permanently have. But you can't. It's pretty much just a key. Thematic key. Griffin's putting up a fight. Nothing we can really do about that right now. So, until now, this game has just been spectacle fighter, action, adventure, beat 'em up, God of War thing. But it's when they got to this point in the game, and the developers say they decided what Darksiders is going to be. They weren't quite sure at this point. They needed more than just the fight stuff. And they decided to go with Zelda, pretty much. Still got the good combat module, which is nice. But they decided to add a lot more puzzle elements to it. You'll see we'll get like a compass and map. Well, we already have a map and thumb. It's got those traditional items. Each dungeon has a special tool in it that you get. Interesting thing is, because this has more of a focus on combat than puzzles, all the tools you get have a use for both. which I really like. That's why this stupid horn thing does that. Could have just been used 3 times and never looked at it again, but they give it combat use anyways. It's appreciated. It's not totally useless. Now, as far as whether or not it works, I'd say sure. But as I pointed out in the Zelda playthrough, sorry, I'm talking. It's really easy to avoid combat in most cases, unless you just trap the guy in the room and say you can't go on until you kill everything. That's kind of lame. I mean, the combat's fun, so I don't mind it, but you wish that there was a better way to do things. I pointed out in Strider, actually. In Strider, they solved it by having all the enemies be in range, so if you left them alive, they'd mess up your platforming. After running out of time, did the thing where you get trapped in a room, or you can just walk by them, depending on whether or not they want you to fight. It's about the same here, I guess, so you can't blame them. Just gotta be a better way, right? Up with this controller, it just gets stuck vibrating. First I was like, okay, this Shadow War. It's probably just a bit buggy. Not that I don't trust Ubisoft, but I don't. They care more than the other big AAA developers, but they're still AAA developers. Anyways, I assumed it was just buggy, but now I'm starting to think it might be the remote itself. It's about a year old. 2 years. I call it a remote controller. It's the same thing, but like most of our TVs, they're elongated. Alright, so we just found a pre-filled potion. That's good. It's like when mom's dad gives you the milk. Like, oh, I don't want no milk. And then you're like, oh. I might be able to grab something and throw that at this. I grabbed this last, my original run through this, but I think it's just the compass item, Port Seeker, just the treasure chest on the map. I waited until I had the dungeon item, which is projectile, originally, but I now realize they don't have to ignite that bomb in any way, so it just has to be hit to activate. Thing is, I'm gonna have to walk back up here, so I have to grab something from down here. This. It'll only be a second. Normally I would like dash everywhere, but I'm not sure it's actually faster because you have that mandatory stop at the end. Oh yeah, I didn't get the meteor strike. Otherwise I'd have dived down there. But flip solved. Not sure if that's any faster though. Right, I mentioned how there's the little mini game with the harvester, and forgot I even had it. I didn't in my original run through this. Well, I'll try to use it more. Maybe sending mine to do later. That's the move I thought I bought last time too. The air reaper was that, but it's not. Oh, this is supposed to be Death's Scythe. I don't know why he's missing it. But yeah, it says. I guess it's because he doesn't use it anymore. His super form, like ours of the Balrog, is the Grim Reaper. That uses it, I guess. Otherwise, he uses dual sickles instead of big sight. Alright, so this is a dead end. You come back here later. I spent like 5 minutes in there wondering what I had to do for turning around and realizing I just got a key. There's an eyeball door in that courtyard. Let's see. I didn't point out before, but I wonder if you can see it after we go out of combat. Right. So this is what the actual world is. See how it's all like gothicified, but you can still kind of tell that it's a city. That's what all the concept art for this game looks like. It's really cool. Check it out. But the world isn't quite as stylized as that, I guess. Like, this is still a human cathedral, right? But as we progress deeper into it, it'll start to seem less like human architecture. You'll have to question whether or not they knew about the angels and demons or not. It's an interesting bit of world building, I guess. As far as we know, the humans were just freaking wiped, but there's a character in Darksiders 2. He was like a human warrior that actually killed a lot of stuff. So like, maybe these cathedrals had an order of guys that were preparing for the apocalypse in secret. I don't remember much about the character, honestly, so I just pulled that out of my ass and all, but it's interesting nonetheless. There's Ulthane, you're right. This is a pretty tough guy, but we're gonna fight two of them at once later. It's pretty much a mini-boss. It's like 3 mini-bosses in this dungeon. More common later. His armor falls off as damage, unlike the Dark Nuts and Wind Waker. It's a nice effect. Oh right, that character, he's in the Land of the Dead, by the way, so like, the humans are, in fact, extinct. I don't think I spoiled anything accidentally, no. You meet that man as a ghost. Shit. Come here. See that? Oh. Oh my god. Well, it only gets more precise as you move closer, so I really should have just done that from the beginning. Yeah, there's a man on top of that. Let's get our sword. Some bitch. I don't know what happened. Actually, these guys don't look too demonic. Maybe they're the Order of Knights that I came up with. Their attacks use the blue crystal stuff, like his on the sword. Maybe. I don't know. I think this might actually give us our upgrade. Yeah. It's a full refill. There's another one of those things up there, but the bomb will explode before we climb up there, so we have to do it later. That's the boss room, by the way. We don't have the quote-unquote big key. They're usually bound to like a fight or something. So you don't actually get like a big key item, but that seal needs to be broken regardless. Can't get over there, that's what the door with the hanging mouth thing is. Well, let's give it a shot anyways, right? It's the worst that can happen. I miss. Yeah. I was hoping it'd stick to it and I can get them both. I have the secret finder. Send back there. Mode is once again vibrating. Do like a slight amount of damage if you charge into someone. That's pretty low. Vibrations are cold when you save. Neat. So this is a treasure chest. It's an item. Big chest. And it's a cleaver ring. Most likely human technology. Yeah, it auto-equip, okay. So this thing pretty much just stun locks guys, and you get some upgrades for it, like have it give you a bit of health back, a bit of wrath. You can also use it to boomerang between guys. Maybe spread effects. Like, there's a poison guy in this room. Let's see if you can do some of that. I don't think I've ever tried it. It's very good puzzles. Knock them out of the park. I guess the wind created by that is poison aura or whatever. Temporarily. Poison. Now, just in case you didn't try out anything before, they're gonna tell you that you can. Ensure that you know how to use it before you leave the room. Here's where he tells you to start spreading stuff. Grab fire, and then only get to one of the bombs. Or all of them. And explode them back to make the dead ones. Regardless. Alright, so it's not tied to a fight this time. We have to get 3 swords, bring it back to the centerpiece to unlock that door. And it will bring us to the boss room. This is an elevator. Doesn't do anything. I could just jump down there, but I need to get a bomb, which is on this side. So we're gonna take the intended path. It's an inactive bomb, so I can hold it as long as I want. You never get like a bomb bag or anything. These bombs are so situational. They just stuck to the bomb flowers. It's mostly fine. By the end you'll have like a lot of options to use in combat. Like none of it's necessary to kill anything, really. So, you know, having more options would puts more stress on the player, I feel. There's nothing I need that glaive to kill. Except the poison guy, maybe. You don't have to put it out, you can get poisoned, take it like a man. Whoops. And you can pop them back both walls. I think that's good. Probably only need like 3 bombs, but I didn't know the explosion radius. So when you target lock with this, it sticks to him for less time. So if I just did a charge throw at 1, it would have stuck to him for the whole intended period. Right, I need to grab the bomb. Did not. My bad. Like a fidget spinner. Goes through walls, good to know. That's probably just a lucky flip. I know it bounces off walls. We'll see. You have to activate them at the same time. Money. More money. How much health do I have? Missing half a bar. So we won't open that chest just yet. So it looks like there's an area there. It's just there for like world building purposes. Can't actually use it. Whatever, what's up with these buckets? Is this a forge for space armor? Like what we're wearing? We've all been around for millennia, I guess. And instead of lasers like angels got, demons and Nephilim is what you are. They decided to go with freaking space metal swords. It's just the way technology advanced for some reason. Not complaining though, it's pretty badass. Metal. They don't really elaborate on you being a Nephilim at all in this game. Because you weren't supposed to think about it, right? You're one of the horsemen of the apocalypse. It doesn't matter that you look human or anything. You're just a cool guy. They elaborate more on what your history is in the second game. It really feels like more of a side story. Darksiders 2. What that's doing isn't quite as important. It happens all at the same time too. There's a reason for it. Shizzity shoe. Oh, I hit it through the wall. Is there like an platform to rise? Yeah. I don't need that bomb. Just got me killed though. Not killed. Just like checkpoint. Give some health. This raises all of them. It's the master switch. This really didn't need to be here. Demon snot. Wall eczema. They could have just dropped off the rope. So activate this one, and then activate the master one. Come on. How much health? Sure. We're about to fight a mini boss. An actual mini boss. I don't think you see this man again. You'd think that you get the third sword from here, but no. We passed the eyeball door before. Chance that we get a key. Guess it's not this room. Maybe the one with the eyeball door or something else. Must be a bit farther off than I remember, huh? Something right here. That little cutscene was unnecessary. The little glowing statuette's the first thing that you see. I think I'm not gonna activate it. Here's the mini boss. A cool little design. He's got a mouth, but his brain is the prisoner. He also has weak points to these. It might have not been immediately obvious. Just didn't seem anything else in the game yet. And this part's a prisoner, we'll see. Oh man, I'm just not paying attention to this boy. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna die this time, I promise. Beat this man and then get the fudge away from him. think that you can damage him without hitting that guy, but it's a lot quicker to do it this way. Of course, the time saved doesn't matter when you die. About iframes, my guy. I ain't going near you. Oh. Guess I should have gone near him. It makes sense, his things grew back, but they're still red. Wasn't that cute? Oh, get up, you bastard! Why are you failing me now? You do have a fight in this elevator, it's not yet. I thought it was both ways. It's only one. So throw that, and there's a reward for lighting all the torches. So we're gonna do that. Space. I won. I don't know why he stopped moving there. That one was me. Look at this lava bubbling like pizza crust. Something good about Darksiders 2 is the movement's a lot smoother. This man's a big hulking monster, adept and agile trickster. Plays more like Prince of Persia. Which is a series I dearly miss. I know it was pretty much just replaced by Assassin's Creed, but it's not the same. Unless they just want to make Assassin's Creed Persia for me. How cool would that be? It's gotta come eventually. Egypt, you got Rome, not Rome, Greece, coming out in like a week. So why not Persia? I'm pretty excited about Odyssey. I don't think I'm gonna play it right away, but I'm gonna buy that one. Because I love ancient Greece so much. And it looks like they taking advantage of the alien technology finally to make like mythical stuff possible. Like Leonidas' magical broken spear. That would have been like an item gifted by a god before, because aliens, it could just be a real magical item. They got stuff like Cyclopses and Medusa. Those are like defective monsters from the old civilization. I'm glad they went that way. Yeah, how are you gonna have ancient Greece without mythology, right? Back when it was Ezio, it was okay to not have any, because you were like fighting the Catholic Church pretty much, which is known to be evil throughout that time period. They still kind of are, but they don't have as much power. Which is just as interesting, that's what I'm trying to say. But like, now they got rid of the whole national treasure vibe of it. So you have to keep the past stuff interesting. I think the last one I played was Black Flag, and then they were using the Animus for like making movies and video games, like in the world. Just even more extensive to add mythology stuff, because they're say, oh, you're playing one of the Abstergo video games. Why not? Why not? It looks like there's ground over there. It's even drawn on the map, but it's not used. You can't get over there. Thought I was missing something, but then I remembered I had the Horde Seeker, so I know that there's nothing over there. This takes a load off my mind, really. Take the compass for granted, but it saves you a lot of heartache. Killed him right away. Guy frames are nice. Ah shit, there's a health chest here. Use it a bit early. This is where we fight the two Dark Nut guys. Thought I had the air dash, and I forgot that I didn't buy any freaking moves yet. I played this game like 4 times, maybe. This being number 4, I think. So, got that ending skill set just ingrained in me now. I missed the other guy. There's a rap chest here, so I'm not too concerned about using my things. Gotta play it careful though. So I don't want to use my health potion. I like to save that for the boss. Oh. Hey. You got him, man. See. So this is that dead end room that we were in before, where I got the key in that chest. In case you were wondering. Got the final sword, so we are ready to leave this dungeon. Man, I fell. Wow. It's because I'm holding a direction, I should just jump. Not gonna fool me this time, game. Nah, that's not it. It's hold down. It's weird with the camera, I'm always bad at judging this kind of thing. Like in Strider, how I had to move around the Gravitron, like actually circle on the keyboard. Made that final fight a bit of pain. Speedrun for that didn't go well, by the way. It's not good enough anymore, I guess. Stress of the camera, let's blame it. Alright, this... some cleaning for the landlady, now she's gonna pay me. camera keeps colliding with the staircase. I'm running so close to it. It's whatever, we'll live. We have a potion. Not. We know who to blame. Me!
Has the council reduced the horsemen to common assassins?
That's got tits.
Or has Samael bought your loyalty?
When he killed our boy.
Because if you offer Sail Rider, perhaps we can strike a deal.
Back in Ulthane, it shows
like
that
my
put up a good
terms.
fight and only died recently. Damn on. This is a good fight because as you use the dungeon item, like everything you learned about it. You gotta throw bombs on and light the bombs. Oh boy, I'm getting hit. Then beat the crap out. You do this like 2 or 3 times, and then just finish the normal fight. Nothing wrong with that.
You should have considered my offer. Such a pity.
Oh. You what? Come on, Link. Here we go. Ouch. Yeah, it looks like that blade guys are boosted him into the end fight. So now we're just gonna actually fight him. You can still use the bombs, I think. Or, no, it looks like they just spawn. Talking out my ass, as usual. So it's lifesteal enchantment. See, it doesn't actually happen every hit. It happens every big hit. So like the Grand Slam or the third attack in the chain. It only steals a little, but it adds up. Ah, man. Oh, fuck. Dead. Full refill.
This will not end well for you, Horseman.
Keep in mind, this is the hardest difficulty. Deaths will be less common when I get more health. You get an obscene amount of health later. just through that. I always dodge out of the way like it's gonna help me. I should really just wait to jump when he does that. You're not invincible when you dodge. Just the way to be out of the way. I'm doing it again. I need to both get away and jump. Ah, man, this sucks. We were pretty close last time. Probably would have died in that round if I didn't get hit. I caught an updraft, flew on his wings, no rain of blood. Metal.
Tear out her heart while she still lives. I want to hear her scream. I am one of the chosen. I can grant your every wish.
Can you restore the balance?
No wonder Samael wants this thing. It's coursing with power. You really think he's going to let you live long enough to collect on your end?
So, you know, when you kill a boss in Zelda, you get a heart piece. And now you get an actual heart. These aren't for you, but you get a health upgrade from it too. Metal. There's no way back, so they're gonna introduce the fast travel system.
Tragic. Without your feathered friend, how will you escape this prison of rock?
I'll find a way.
You have certainly proven yourself resourceful. Perhaps I can provide a quicker way.
Speak plainly, demon.
Serpent holes, ancient paths that worm their way beneath the husk of this dead world and beyond. I use them to get about, and for a price, so can you.
What do you want, Bulgrim?
A trifle, really? The Chosen's heart. I felt its power the moment you stepped from that tower. You wound me, horseman. I would never come between you and your friend Samael. No, I only wish to look at the heart. One glance, and our bargain is sealed. Samael will be pleased. The serpent holes are yours, horseman. Seek me out when you wish to use them.
It's got a nice design. Reminds me of a Kel'Thuzad.
You've brought down Tiamat, have you?
This is a first.
You need Old Vulcan's got something new for you.
Some enchantment, ricochet, shredder. It's useful.
Flicking of a
Hearing wrath naturally. We can refill our potion.
You are as wise as you are powerful. Drive too hard a bargain, friend. Old Vulcan's
some
got
moves.
something new for you.
Meteor strike.
Excellent choice.
Throw level 2, which means I own them. Human Edge. So we have all the moves, I can upgrade some.
Excellent choice. You are as wise as you are powerful. Drive too hard a bargain, friend.
Got all the scythe moves too. Immolation. I've never used any other ability besides the Blade Geyser because it's so good, but it might be fun to see what these are. Ricochet Blade, sure.
Old Vulcan's got some.
Yeah, we're not invisible anymore. These are conceptually cool, but they're kind of just long, empty walks whenever you have to fast travel. But they're all unique from point A to point B, so there's treasure hidden in like 2 of these, maybe. That's the mental note of it.
I trust that she suffered.
Not nearly enough.
Beautiful. The second guardian, the Griever, moves in tunnels beneath this place. But first there is an obstacle that must be removed. Ulthane, one of the old ones.
You didn't mention that before.
Changing the deal already, Samael.
Be silent, filth. My business is with the horseman. Ulthane is no ally of the Destroyer. But you won't find the Griever without confronting the Black Hammer. And that will require strength you don't possess. Yet.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Samael?
Tell him, Watcher, how you stifle the horseman's true power in order to keep him on the Council's leash. War. Destroy this parasite.
You so much as blink at me, and the Council will end you, both of you. I'm protected.
Not in here. You are War, rider of the Red Horse. Not some puppet on this pathetic creature's strings.
War, I will make you suffer.
Focus your anger. A great rage stirs within you, clawing to get out. You must release it, or a puppet you'll remain.
punch that bastard. Got the Balrog unleashed.
The horseman is broken, but there is still much power in him. For a moment I saw one who would stand alone against the Destroyer's army.
So we unlocked our Balrog form again. It doesn't last infinitely like it did at the beginning. It's like a limited time mode. Pretty much invincible during it. A lot of damage. And it recharges as you hit guys, I think. I don't usually use it a crazy amount because you don't get weapon experience with it. It can be a lifesaver if you're about to die. Sife's halfway to a level. We got half of the levels in this. It's nice. This is a gear check again. Now we know exactly what to do with it. There's also that one of the choking grounds we could do, but I think we mandatorily have to go back there towards the end of the game. So unless I just happen to go there for no reason. Another gear check. There's a stronger version of the Explodey Man. Notice that was some blue. Palette swaps are usual way of doing that. These guys will turn the ground guys later. It's not just to fit the environment, they're actually tougher. Holy shit, what happened? This is human architecture, but like, is this real? Do we have big ass spinning fans or out in the open in the sewers, I guess? It's crazy. It's probably like a poop grinder or something. Or maybe it pushes all the gas away so it doesn't leak out into the open. I see how we're supposed to get there. It's here on the map. Right? Yeah. I heard a monster. grapple hook. Sorry, I just fell. I want to look at the map. Yeah. There is one thing. That's the thing that melted my health bar before that move. Just spray shit out of his stomach. I didn't realize one of them spawned. It's nice of them to just give me a free refill when I die. Ah shit, the heat seeks? Man, that's messed up. Keep this man's stun locked. Do that bullshit. Ouch. Did it anyways. Ah, I wasted that. Is that chest just gone? Do I not get to open it? Did I keep the money from it? I have no idea. I'm thinking not. Or maybe that blue man ate it? I think I saw the raft souls going into him when the enemies died. We'll see if there's any truth to that here, I guess. I'm taking chances. Yeah, he eats them. I guess you get through all the stuff that he ate later. Maybe that scary attack comes from when he absorbs enough things. Thought there'd be some here. There is later, but this is another one of those Shadow Realm puzzle things. So I want to explore the area first. Get all the chests so I don't have to come back. I'm making 2 trips everywhere regardless. Can't open that yet. We will. It's the next dungeon item. I mentioned how this life was originally a pre-order bonus. I guess they implemented it into the game later, maybe. I have no idea, because again, I had the pre-order code for some reason. But the other sub-weapon is a big old gauntlet. And once you punch the ice, it has an actual use on like the scythe, which is just a weapon. It gives you money. A lot more health than you think. This armor. Is this the same? Apologize if it is, but I'm going forward anyways. Alright. Combat music's playing because of the fish. I think it's the only area with underwater enemies, and they're just these shitty little fish. It's wholly unnecessary, really. I guess if they're gonna make you swim in a large body of water, they want you to swing your sword. The way he turns around. It's cool. Aye. There's some bitch that's happening. I don't think I went up here yet. Remote's vibrating. I keep going with a remote. It's a controller. I'd say controller in any other circumstance. Mental note. In-game collectathon. grid. Advanced combo. Instead of doing the normal slam, I swapped it out for the buzzsaw at the end of it. Aren't I cool? I think that's all there is to explore in the waters here. Right? Yeah. Oh, what is this? No treasure. Gotta activate that man now. Might be a fight over there. I want the money. Not the one I wanted to kill. Right, now we'll activate the man.
Forgive me, friend. I would grant you passage were it within my power. Do for me what you have done for my brethren, and I will hinder you no more.
There must be another way.
The curse must be broken. Then you may pass.
Find where these shadow lurkers hide and kill them all. They can't be that hard to find.
Pretty sure this is the last time we do this. I'm never gonna find one of those big guys again. I guess they realized that it wasn't the most fun thing in the world. So then they can do it more than twice. The horn knocks guys back, but the glaive also stun locks without knocking back, which is kind of good. It actually halts all knockbacks, so I can use the Grand Slam on the guys and they won't go flying, which is kind of useful. So 30 enemies using Chaos. I have to build it up first, or you just one half. probably had that thing for a while, then I didn't pay attention. It's a habit. You know, use it a crazy ton. It's interesting how sometimes I just play a game one way and I enjoy it, but then I try it again like a year later and I just play it a completely different way. It's like my thought pattern changes or something. Oops. I want to finish this quick. So while you do get money, if you just keep killing these guys, you get a big bonus if you finish it with timer. This also gets harder as time goes on. So, you know, finish it while you can. Oh shit. Next one's inside this tunnel, which led to nothing. Counters. It wants me to get an actual kill with it, so I'll pepper him up. It's actually one of the strongest moves you can get, but again, I have a problem with not blocking. Ow. Yes. Bite me. Stand up. You just have to counter someone, not necessarily the guy you're targeting.
Can we do it again?
only 3 of them? No, there's 4. Stacked. Wants me to not fight these guys till time runs out. Or that, or they're my allies. They're my allies. Means I have to play daddy. Instead of mashing for the 3-hit combo, you do a stronger move and you do your 2 hits, and then it's 4-hit combo actually. You do your 3 hits and then pause, press X to do that special move. I want to keep these guys from splitting up. That's how you're gonna keep them all alive. This man's getting bullied because he's alone. I think I mentioned I was bullied as a little boy before. And it mostly happened because I was alone. So, don't want to get bullied. Make a friend, keep them around. Them's the rules. Because you're not uncool if you have a friend, right? So you're more popular than people without them. That's how social hierarchies work. Just give me bad advice. I don't know how this stuff works. Ah, man. It's hard to protect your use from that. Self-destruct. It says all of them are alive right now, though. It'd be nice if that didn't generate health or something. Oh, these are the brown guys I was talking about. They're like the blue guys, but they're in the desert and they're stronger. Didn't get in the desert yet. Kill this big guy quick. No, I lost the dude. Another one of them spawned. Ah, yeah. I lost another boy. How am I supposed to protect my boys if I ain't got no boys?
Now that was entertaining. Can we do it again?
One of these other tunnels. By one of these, I mean this one. The world of pain. It's like a wrestling match. At Ward's Honda and Subaru, we've got some flame deals. We're just throwing cars at you, practically and literally. Come see me now. Get your car in get your used car fighting shape. I really should have thought that out before I said it. Would have been funny. Really fudged up the delivery though. I also said Hyundai, like that's a brand, it's Honda. Give me a wrath potion. I wanted one of those, so that's good. Sign. Put it on down, I guess.
Excellent.
Did not save? Sign, damn you. Alright. Our scythe's got the environmental damage enhanced, which helped with that a lot. That's why I kept it equipped, but we're gonna go see Volgrim,
Like that was the last of them.
the Shadow Realm here. Buy that damage upgrade to make it comparable to my sword. While it's still underleveled. Damage upgrade enchant pretty much just brings it up one level temporarily. Once I max level, well, and it still works, but you'd be silly to keep using it. Well, if it's strong enough on its own by that point, you can get a better effect.
Ancestors praise you. Soon we will be free.
This armor. How many of those do we have? 4? 5? 4? Oh, look at that! You can actually see him walking away. Nice touch. It's not one of those things that you just didn't expect him to do because he was walking away in the cutscene. Like they couldn't even show him waking up in the real world. But physicality, that's what makes it a believable world. Any chance you have to do it will make people have a better impression of the game.
Old Vulcan's got something new for you. Please take your time.
What was the motto it came out the other day when I was talking about the horn being on you? Something like...
Take your time.
I should buy the Blade Geyser, but this lets me use more Blade Geysers, which is like just as good.
Old Vulcan's got something new for you. Drive too hard a bargain, friend.
Possession. Undying. Sanctuary Life. Ah! I remember it. Never been a fan of the magic hat. Physicality is where it's at.
See anything you like?
Just watch, it's gonna become my real motto. We're gonna say it in all my series whenever I see it done. Remember the bracelet in Ocarina? Physicality.
Nice sword.
Sword uppercuts
Excellent choice.
Oh! I really want to try out one of these spells.
What would you ask of this humble merchant?
Oh, not only does upgrading the Blade Geyser make it do more damage, it increases the area of effect. Adding like a second row of blades, which makes it look even cooler. But just use it here so I can see how much wrath I get back when I use this. And we'll see how casually I use my spells from here on. So remote vibrating again. This thing is something else. We're approaching the 2-hour mark, so I think that we'll end this when we get to Ulthane. And we'll do his thing next episode. It's pretty fun. Pretty much immediately after that, puts us at the next dungeon. It's not much walking we have to do. I feel like there's a hole in the ceiling, but I might be thinking of Twilight Princess. A very similar cavern at the start of the water temple. Oh, it's confusing. That's probably my favorite dungeon in that game. I feel like I'm missing something. Here, we're gonna swim back later anyways. There's a nice wall there. And we're gonna get the means to break those soon. Ulthane doesn't give us to us. He gives us our gun. Pretty much replaces this, but it does less damage. But you can fire it more often. And it's used for like chaining combos. Pretty much how they function in Devil May Cry. You shoot to keep your thing going while you're moving from one enemy to the next. Let's boulder him again. Activate him.
What would you ask of this?
Not much. They just used you, bro. Alright, here's Ulthane. So that we will call this a day. I hope to see you for the next one. See you then.